Oh man, it's packed.
Sorry for the wait. Got a better opinion of me now? What? Cat got your tongue? Come on.
Are we messing around?
What?
This is perfect! There's nothing perfect about that. Stay still for a second. You'll be just fine.
Oh, it's so hot.
Welcome everybody to the beach episode. And yeah, Ryuji is definitely impressed because, I mean, let's be honest, Anna's stacked. What can I say? So, welcome everybody back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some Persona 5 Royal, and it is the, ever-present and, always necessary beach episode of the anime. Let's go.
There's a lot of people here. Are you okay, Futaba? I'm fine. You guys are here. It's almost lunchtime. No! The squid's staring at me!
It's cooked, so don't worry. Would you even eat squid if I'm not around?
I like squid. Squid is good.
Why don't we eat lunch too?
I'll go get some stuff for us then.
You're eating that even here?
It's our go-to.
My staple food.
Yeah.
This should be a familiar flavor. Yet how does it taste so good?
What's up, Makoto? You ain't eating much. Not feeling well or something?
You just don't get it, do you, Ryuji? When a girl's in a swimsuit, she wants to look as slim as possible. Still, you're worrying too much. Did you make sure to eat breakfast?
She is worrying too much. You can have a meal and you still look good, girl. Don't you worry about that.
Mona lacks tact.
So, what do we do now? Should we play
They
some
all
beach
do, to be
volleyball?
Oh, sorry. Us girls already made plans to ride a banana boat.
Without us?
We could only rent a 3-person one. Sorry.
Wow.
Wait, then what about us?
Keep an eye on our stuff.
Hell no! Why you gotta treat us like that? We're celebrities making headlines. You should treat us better.
I do think they're not bad in the metaverse, but in reality, strange, isn't
A
it?
lot less cool.
They can steal treasures, but they don't seem like they can steal a girl's heart at all.
But, Lady On,
Dude, you just
can we get
wrecked
to the banana
Morgana.
boat already? Oh, sorry. We'll go now.
You ruined his whole day.
We'll switch when we're done. Keep an eye on our stuff for us.
Switch when we're done.
Banana.
3 dudes in a banana boat.
Sweetheart, it's dangerous
And a
to
cat.
run around like that. Here comes
Damn it.
the wave.
You don't get how amazing we are. We risk our lives being Phantom Thieves. There's no way we're the same as other guys around here. Shouldn't we be having more good times in reality too?
You have a point. We are so cool.
Right? Don't you agree, Yusuke?
Well, if you put it that way, you may be right.
On and the others don't get it because they're always around us.
Hey,
We're
how do we
catches,
get Lady
damn
On
it.
to notice how amazing we are as Phantom Thieves?
Well, we gotta steal you know what.
Ladies' hearts. Swimsuits?
You You moron, that's a crime.
It is a
what we're gonna
crime.
steal in reality are
He's right.
girls' hearts.
I couldn't help
I
myself.
see. I just need to prove my skills in reality as well.
Let's steal all the hearts with the skills we've honed as Phantom Thieves. I'm sure girls will be all over us considering the vibes we give off.
Very well, let's do this. Pulling off our work in reality doesn't sound bad.
It's settled then. So, Mona, you're in charge of watching over our stuff, okay?
Okay. Here we go. It's another babe hunt. Every Persona game from 3 onwards has a babe hunt.
Huh?
All right, let's hurry up and go.
3 and 5 both have their
What the
babe
hell?
hunt
Get
during the
back
beach
here!
episode.
Don't leave me behind!
Hi, ladies. Oh, it hurts. Oh, that wave. Yeah, that's crushing. See Ryuji's face there. A step back and a shake of the head. It's not going well. That is the look of defeat right
The
there.
ocean just looks kind of bland to me.
Feel better, man. It's okay.
Don't say that like I'm the only one who messed up. We were going at it as a team, right?
Did someone follow us here? Something tells me we're being watched.
Really? You think one of those girls changed her mind?
OMG, it's the Golden Boy himself! And he's already got his own little entourage. We really did teach him right, didn't we?
You? Oh no. What are you guys doing here?
Sometimes we just gotta get out of the city, forget the nightlife, breathe fresh air, enjoy some eye candy.
We thought we lost our protege. Who would have guessed our vacay was actually the call of fate?
Oh, what's
That
with
voice!
the look? Don't believe in fate? Or did you really not have fun last time?
Did anybody else recognize that voice? Put it in the comments if you recognized who that was, that voice. So this is Angel. What's the other guy's name?
You gonna tell us you saw yourself in all that chiffon and felt nothing?
Write it down in the comments. You all know who it is. You all know who Julian's voice actor is. It's someone else in this game. Let me know. That's great. They clearly didn't teach Ryuji well enough because we completely failed today, Julian and Angel. I am so sorry. Your protege has failed. I'm sure it's not your
I
fault,
don't
though.
think I felt what you guys were hoping.
Oh, honey, I get it. Everyone's nervous when they first start out. But trust me, you'll make their jaws drop.
Just an hour at the Vanity, 3 hours at the boutique, and we can just pick up where we left off last time. So, are you ready to steal some hearts?
We gotta go. Sorry.
Was it something I said? Oh, what a tragedy. Another starlet slips through our fingers.
Another starlet.
No more
Ryuji the
makeovers.
starlet. Makeovers.
By the way, where's Yusuke?
So this is where you two were. I've been searching for you.
Why are you holding lobsters?
What are you doing with those lobsters?
While you were busy with your interrogation, I found these beautiful specimens on sale. And so I decided to spend the last of my money on them.
Man, you're real hopeless when it comes to cash.
He really is.
Wait, you were watching us? Why didn't you help?
Apologies, but I was entranced. The moment I set eyes on this distinct shape, I was in love.
It's not
I
weird
haven't
at
had
all.
my very core shaken as vigorously as this since the first time On entered my gaze.
Good for you.
Great delivery.
We're here with friends.
Uh-oh.
Come on, don't lie to us, baby. How about you come for a nice cruise on our boat?
There's going to be a party, too.
tons of celebrities and industry people will be coming along.
Are you even listening to us?
For real.
Sorry about the wait.
For real?
Huh, so we were serious about being here with friends.
That's what we've been saying from the start.
You dick.
Don't you find it boring spending your time with kids like them?
Don't you find it awful that you are a pedophile? You fucking piece of shit.
Far more interesting than anything involving you two.
Burn.
What was that?
Ha!
Hey, let's just let the children have fun with fellow children.
Dakota's got bite. I love
We'll
it.
be going now.
What creeps?
Right?
Thanks for coming in like that. Those guys just wouldn't stop pestering us.
You did well to hold him off.
To be honest, I was nearly at my wit's end.
By the way, where are Futaba and Morgana?
Ooh, are those lobsters? One in each hand. I was wondering about that myself.
Are you going to make them into sashimi? Or perhaps roast them whole?
Enough of your vile postulations. These are purely for the sake of visual appreciation.
That's what you bought them for? Oh, dude. You gotta respect that meat, man.
We did tons of
It's good
stuff
food.
today. All in all, I guess coming to the beach was pretty worth it.
Beach episode. Damn, girl. Ha!
We should probably start heading home.
Agreed. Let's pack up.
Futaba seemed fine in the crowd, too. So it looks like she's overcome her last exercise.
Hey, Futaba, we're going home. Stop standing around and help us.
You know, all this time, I thought that it was my fault that my mom died.
Oh, we're getting real.
Uh-huh.
It's because everyone said that I killed her. Everyone looked at me thinking I was a murderer. I ended up hating this world. That's why I shut myself in and covered my ears. I wished my mom would come back to life. Sometimes I'd wake up and think it was all a dream. But nothing had changed in the world. That's why I'd sleep again. It'd be a repeat of that. I loved my mom. I wanted to become like her. How she'd work late into the night. How she'd wake up early and make me a boxed lunch every day. How she'd do her best to further her research. How she'd scold me for peeking at her notes.
It was cognitive science, wasn't it?
The cognitive world can become distorted through desires. If it becomes distorted, a person begins exhibiting problematic behavior in reality. That cognitive world disappears when you remove its core, and further problematic actions stop.
Isn't that about palaces?
That's the metaverse. She knew about that?
It made no sense back then. But now I understand, after it actually happened to me. All I thought about was my mom. I was trapped in a cognitive labyrinth. I couldn't get out of it. There was nothing I could do by myself.
That's why you asked us to steal your heart? That's a huge jump in logic in so many ways.
At first, I didn't believe the rumors about the Phantom Thieves, that they steal hearts. But I overheard you accidentally. I learned that you were near me.
Overheard? Ah, the bug. So why were you listening in on LeBlanc in the first place?
I had to keep an eye on Sojiro, make sure he was actually working.
Talk about an awful hobby.
You talked about stealing hearts. When I heard that, I was so happy I jumped up and down. I thought, maybe the Phantom Thieves could cure my heart.
You could have just told us from the start.
You might have been wary of me if I asked out of nowhere. And besides, you could have been bad guys. That's why I cautiously got in contact with you. I checked many times to see how you'd react.
Yes. You had us twisted around your little finger.
But Futaba, you didn't talk to anyone besides Boss for a long time, right? You must have needed a lot of courage to contact the Phantom Thieves.
There were two reasons for it. One was Medjed's taunt. The Phantom Thieves were so pitiful, it frustrated me. I would have been in trouble if they got disbanded too.
Indeed. You are our only hope.
The other was what I heard through wiretapping LeBlanc. Sojiro was being blamed with lies, like abusing me. He was being threatened to spill everything about my mom.
Talk about making shit up.
It made me sad, and it hurt. I thought, I have to save Sojiro. I gotta do something.
What a good daughter.
So that's why. The Phantom Thieves. I didn't think you guys would be taking such risks for me. I didn't think you'd worry about me so much. I'm sorry that I acted like I doubted you guys. Bad guys. That's why I have a request. Let me join your team.
There's nothing to join. You're already one of us.
I'll be honest. Changing people's hearts isn't my goal. I want to learn what happened to my mom. The reason why she was killed.
Killed?
It was written in her notes. Should the self in the cognitive world die, the self in the real world would lose consciousness.
Is this about mental shutdowns?
Then the criminal that Kaneshiro mentioned.
Yes. That could be the case. I
Is
don't
the
like
one who's
pursuing
causing
this
the
line of thought,
shutdowns.
but perhaps your mother's shadow was...
I don't know for sure. But right before my mom died, she didn't seem right.
In what way?
No matter how much I talked to her, she wouldn't answer back. And she didn't jump into the road, it was more like she collapsed and fell in. That's why I thought what was written in the notes was real, and looked into it. I read books, checked theses that were released online. I even snuck into the networks of various research labs to look at their classified data.
Ooh.
That's why you're good at hacking. What kind of brain do you have?
She basically become MedJed
But I
just
didn't
to do
figure
that
anything
research.
out. My mom's research was nowhere to be found. She was killed by someone, and her research was treated like it never existed. I bet it's them. Those adults in the black suits who read the fake suicide note. I'll never forgive them. Futaba. If I stay with you guys, I think I can find out more about that world. Then eventually, it might even lead to those men in black. It's a super personal reason why I want to join you. Is that okay? Or would I just be dead weight?
If anything, you're dependable. Ain't that right, Mona?
Why are you looking at me? Are you trying to say I'm inadequate?
Well, she was more useful than you, as a matter of fact.
Ouch.
Hey, that's inexcusable! This is what our Phantom Thieves are like. But I hope we get along, Futaba.
Thanks.
Let's leave those two be. Why don't we lose no time and decide on Futaba's codename?
What's that?
It's not cool if we called each other by our real names.
Joker, Skull, Mona, Panther, Queen, and I'm Fox.
In Futaba's case, hacker wouldn't be right, would it?
Mech?
PC?
No. Why don't we go literal and call her Goggles?
Super lame. You've got no taste, kitty.
Another burn.
In your face.
Poor Morgana.
Do you have any good ideas for Futaba's codename?
Pharaoh.
I'll curse you. What would you want it to be, Futaba?
Oracle. With my vision, I'll guide you all to victory.
It's a good choice.
Sounds great!
Futaba will be Oracle.
But man, I never even dreamed that the rumored Phantom Thieves would be so close.
Same goes to you. To think you'd be the daughter of a metaverse researcher. Talk about a mysterious fate. Should we get going then?
Yep, let's go home.
Yes. The incident with Medjed seems to have been more effective than predicted. This should spur the Phantom Thieves' support even more now. I agree. There are effective ways to use the Phantom Thieves.
That doesn't sound
Now
good.
would be the best time to dispose of unnecessary trash.
That doesn't sound
whether
good either.
they're connected to us or not.
Oh dear.
Hey.
How'd it go with Futaba? I hear you've been keeping her company for the past few days. Thanks. No problem, Pops. A criminal who uses the metaverse to carry out their crimes. This is no longer a matter we can ignore. Especially because they might be the one who killed Futaba's mom. To be honest, I had considered the idea that they might be behind only the rumored psychotic. They might be behind only the rumored psychotic breakdowns. That's a weird sentence. But now it appears as though this person is killing people as well. Technically, they're making people have mental shutdowns, which then cause them to die. That's what happens when you kill someone's shadow, huh? We were worried about it back with Kamoshida and Madarame, remember? Psychotic breakdowns and mental shutdowns. It would make sense if the same person was behind them. The news never talks about the victims dying, so people only know about the breakdowns. So this shit's seriously a case. If that's for real, whoever's doing it is some kind of assassin. I'm gonna beat the crap out of them. That's fair. I would suggest we be more cautious going forward as well. We still don't know much, even about the metaverse, Nav. That is true. I wonder why that thing exists. There was a man in my dream. I don't know. It would still be difficult for me to explain about Igor. I wonder if that criminal is using the app too. Futaba, this seems like your area of expertise. Do you know anything about it? No, I'd never even heard of it before. I mean, it's not really even an app. It's more like a mysterious app-like thing. Cool, useful information. I see. It's okay though. I might not know much about the nav, but I can still navigate you guys on the path to victory. I'll guide you to whatever criminal you're looking for. You can rely on me. Awesome, dude. You're way more reliable than Mona.
Damn it, Ryuji. You always find the worst possible things to say.
Sorry, kitty. Alright, Mishima. Hey, Vernak, you live in Yongan, right? You know about the old movie theater there? Well, the old couple that runs it is apparently getting threatened by land speculators. They're trying to say the theater's in the way of some building they want to put up. We can't just let them force those people out, right? Land speculators, huh? I know they're scary, but we can't just ignore them, can we? That old couple is so afraid of the threats that they don't even want to open their theater. Anyway, our target is a guy named Yasuo Jochi. Let's drive him off and save that old couple. There might have been a change in Mementos because of all the Medjed stuff. If you want to go, now would be the right time. Let's discuss with everyone at the hideout. Okay, got a new request. Looks like we can go out tonight. We just talked about it, but I know we just finished talking about it, but boom, photos. Here's a photo I took today. What? I'm in there too? You look like you're having fun, Futaba. An's a pretty good camera woman. Is this what it's like to feel photogenic? You're not used to looking good in pictures? It certainly is a fine shot. I get you. Don't be a creep, Ryuji. Indeed, this picture has even captured all the architectural grandeur of my sandcastle. Oh, look at him back there. I didn't even notice that. That's great. I'll take your word for it, man. That's funny. Okay. So, we have Sojiro, we have Hifumi, and Oya is still not ready. It's not raining, right? So we can probably go and do a reading for Oya, and then we'll decide who we're gonna go and hang out with. Perhaps Sojiro, actually.
Oh. What shall we do? Here we go.
Man.
What do you think?
We were really behind on Oya, weren't we? Okay. Okay, so let's take a look. Sojiro and Hifumi, which one do we want to work towards for abilities right now? Sojiro's kind of behind right now, so maybe we'll work on him. Coffee Mastery. Allows you to brew coffee that greatly restores SP of one ally. Yeah, let's go hang out with, well, actually, I don't think I have a persona for him, and I kind of don't want to get one. No, I don't have one. So I guess we'll do Hifumi for now. After the next dungeon, we'll probably have more opportunities to do Sujiro. Sorry, my man. What is today, anyway? Monday. Ah. We rolled right through Sunday. Yesterday was, okay. So we can't do the juice. Because Sundays happened to land on... Ooh, today is lottery pickup day, though.
Oh!
Yeah, too bad we couldn't get the juice yesterday, though. Okay, let's go and do this, and then we will go to Hifumi. Okay, 5,000 yen, cool.
Wow! Welcome.
This is the big one, right? The Lotto R. The Lotto S, I think, is the week-long one. 9-5. Maybe not. Okay, I wrote that down, so I'll remember to pick that up. Okay. Now.
Hey, inmate!
So you're weak to Frey and Sai. I think I'm gonna put Arabaki in training.
I'll take care of him. Make a choice, inmate. Gonna switch to a different incense?
It's still burning. You want to burn a different one? No.
You wanna lock this one up? Get over here!
Okay.
Are you finished? What? It is time, inmate.
What do you want to do right now?
What are you gonna do today?
Time to name the location. Justine, you do the honors.
Now.
Listen closely. The place we wish to evaluate for your rehabilitation is where one hones both the body and spirit. And want to go and work out. Trainees gather there to test and push their limits using various pieces of equipment. I had not expected a rehabilitation facility on this side. As wardens, we must see such training for ourselves. Does such a location sound familiar to you? Well, if you know where it is, then escort us there immediately. The gym in Shibuya.
What'll you do?
So what'll it be? Not now.
I see.
I'm going to Los Angeles for a school trip soon. We're going to the beach, so I bought a swimsuit, but dressing like that in front of people... Oh, sorry for bringing up such a personal topic. No worries, girl. I'm sorry, I'm not in the mood to teach Shogi today. Could you join me for a walk? Absolutely. What's up, girl?
Thank you very much.
I was thinking of going to the area around the Sky Tree today. Let's head on over.
Actually...
This is it. The digital version of the weekly magazine. My father's deteriorating health and that he's bedridden. The fact that my mother primarily supports us. They even reported that my mother works at a nightclub. Oh. They got the dish, didn't they? Which is not untrue, but was it really necessary for them to write about all this? Capitalizing on a family's private matters is just cruel. My family's troubles have nothing to do with my skills as a shogi player. My mother was furious when she read the article. She said it'll hurt her career and that she'll never forgive whoever wrote it. My father didn't say anything, he just sat there listening to her. But he looked troubled. My mother told me that we'd be able to easily quell these rumors if I were to become more famous. So now she's even more insistent on having me do more TV and magazine interviews than before. The media is scary. I feel the same way. It must have been the middle one. All this gossip and talk of me being an idol has nothing to do with me being a shogi player. I always believed that if I worked hard as a shogi player, I'd be able to support us. But I never expected such a destructive article would be written about me and my family. Honestly, nothing good will come from being treated like an idol. People say I'm all looks and no skills. They're annoyed that I'm in the press all the time. Terrible things have been said about me, suggesting I would do anything to become popular. Dude, this is, like, kind of horrible. I feel bad for her, because she doesn't want this. I'm even starting to be shunned in the shogi world. That's why my senior acted that way towards me. The real reason I practice in the church is that no one wants to play with me. My father used to practice with me from his sickbed, but his illness has made that impossible. Maybe I should stop playing shogi and just get a job. That way my family won't get hurt again. I think you should do what you love. Do what I love? I love shogi. I don't want to quit. Yes, you're right. You understand my true feelings. At the end of the day, I love shogi. I'd never be able to give it up. I was just confused because of that article and how my senior treated me. However, I think I can see my next move thanks to you. You're helping me realize a lot about myself outside of shogi. I can sense a deep bond of trust from Hifumi.
All right.
Okay, rank 6. Let's return to the church and play a match. That article has left me somewhat irritated. I'm going to use my secret move, the Eternal Abyss Yagura Gate, and turn the board into hell. Well, would you care to face me in a match? Ooh, that sounds intense. I don't know. I'm a little scared, honestly.
Until next time.
Thank you for joining me. Hello, this is Hifumi. Thank you so much for accompanying me today. I needed the distraction. Trying to solve this on my own, I felt caught in a vicious cycle, but you helped me find a new path. You might make a fine priest yourself, considering how good a listener you are, I mean. Confess your sins, my child. You think so? Perhaps you're simply open-minded, but whatever the reason, my worries vanish when we talk. You really are a strange individual. I was supposed to be your teacher, but somehow the tables have turned. I'm the one learning from you. I would love to keep learning from you. Well then, if you'll excuse me, I'll see you at the church. Okay, I don't think we got affinity for her. I think that we're gonna have to work on hers.
Oh, hey, I know this is out of the blue, but,
But what?
like, could we all meet up at LeBlanc tomorrow?
Why so sudden?
I mean, August is almost over already.
That worried tone. Could he still have summer vacation homework left to do?
Was that Morgana? Whoa, how did he know?
I actually called it.
Anyway, I've already hit up Makoto and the others. I'll be counting on you to get me through this tomorrow.
You gotta be kidding. Might as well get some sleep while we can. That black thing was... me?
Ooh, bad dream,
That
Morgana.
can't be true. I'm supposed to be human. I should be. If we get rid of the distortion in the depths of Mementos, I'm sure it'll all be fine. Sorry, did I wake you up?
You okay there, Cat? What's wrong?
Oh, my sunburns were hurting and that woke me up. I was absorbing all the sunlight because I'm black. Don't you get it?
You're burnt black, kitty.
It's all natural! By the way, it's not like I'm bothered by this or anything, but hypothetically speaking, okay? What would you do if I turned out to be some weird thing?
You're already weird.
That's... well... If what I saw from earlier is true, is it okay for me to stay with the Phantom Thieves? And even if I'm with the team, I'm useless at the moment.
No, you're not. You have Lucky Punch.
It's nothing. Well, I've gotten pretty used to my life as a cat, too. And to be frank, this storage room isn't bad either. Then again, I can't wait to turn back to being a human so I can move out. Maybe I'll live a life of luxury in a suite on the highest floor.
Dude, dream big. Look at you go.
But rather than becoming some weird thing, maybe staying as a cat isn't so bad either. You and me made a deal, yeah? That means I can stay here. Isn't that right?
Hell yeah.
Thought so. Don't forget what you just said, okay?
I won't. Yeah, Morgana's dealing with some shit. Okay, rank 7. Harrison Recovery. Chance to cure status ailments inflicted upon party members.
All right.
Come on. Let's hurry up and get to sleep. Night. It'll be fine, right?
Existential crisis.
Oh, I'm done.
As for me, I'm done for.
Talk about a cliched way to end your summer vacation. I can't believe you hadn't even touched your homework until last night.
Well, everyone's free to spend their time as they choose. I guess some people just can't help themselves.
I'm sorry.
Come on, I think he's learned his lesson. More importantly, why don't you folks take a break?
Boss! Oh, you're a lifesaver.
I'm gonna go pick up some groceries. Mind the shop for a bit.
The sports club has aggressively applied kinesthesiology to the team's practices. By incorporating their lab's findings on human efficiency into the training regimen, they have developed a...
Oh, that reminds me. Isn't there a female athlete from our own school who's made the news?
Ooh.
An athlete? Oh, do you mean the one in gymnastics?
Kasumi?
Yeah, her! The one everyone's saying is super cute.
She is super cute.
Oh yeah, Yoshizawa, right? Wasn't she gonna be in the summer meet? Or is that already over?
Ah, about that.
Makoto?
Well, I just happened to overhear a couple teachers discussing it when I was heading to school the other day. Yoshizawa-san's results in the meet, they weren't exactly stellar.
Yeah, we knew that.
I see.
There seemed to have been a great many people expecting her success there. It's gotta be tough for her.
Yeah. Ain't there one more meet left this year in gymnastics, though? Shit must be rough right now. But if she can nail that one, who cares what anybody at school says?
Oh, that also reminds me.
Yeah, she was having a hard time because of that.
I just so happened to bump into Mishima-kun before summer vacation started.
And?
And?
He seemed really mad. I asked him what was wrong, and he showed me some posts on an underground site about our school. It pretty much said the school's planning to abandon any honors student who isn't actively making Shujin look better.
Ooh, what?
Whoa, wait a sec.
There was no name, and it sounded like just another rumor at first.
So Kasumi's in trouble.
Could this be about Yoshizawa-san?
Does that mean like she'd be kicked out of the school? Like, cause I think essentially Shujin is kind of like a prep school, right? So maybe they'd push her out of the school, which would just be fucking horrible. Like, what a shitty thing to do.
Who knows?
Hmm.
Still, ever since the case with Kamoshida, The school's been frantically trying to improve its public image, right?
You know, the school should be more focused on making sure that their students are okay instead of worrying about their image. But, you know, that's a subject for another day, I suppose. Just saying, their leadership are obviously pieces of shit because they obviously don't give a damn about their students. I mean, at least in this version of the game, they got a counselor to come and talk to students. That's a step in the right direction, but still, their principal's a piece of shit. We know that.
At the
We've seen
very
it.
least, this abandonment of honor students would fall in line with the school's real mission.
Maybe not kicked out of the school, but it sounds like at least she would be dropped from being an honor student.
I can't deny the possibility that they would do this to Yoshizawa-san. They dump all their hopes onto their athletes, and if they don't cut the mustard, they're out like the rest of the trash, huh?
Regardless of whether it's true or not, such behavior is extremely self-serving.
It really is.
Just like we've thought this whole time. There's still tons of shit wrong with society.
Yeah, we don't know what'll happen to Yoshizawa's spot on the team, but at the very least, we can keep up our efforts to prevent the worst case scenario.
Next up, our spotlights on a topic everyone's talking about, the Phantom Thieves incidents. The Phantom Thieves shocked the world by silencing a globally notorious hacktivist group. Their popularity goes beyond our own borders, with foreign media following them closely as well. Many are heralding them as dark heroes and gentlemen thieves for a new age.
Whoa, this is getting pretty crazy. So the whole world really knows about us.
Man, it's hot.
Enough already, damn. All anyone talks about anymore is the Phantom Thieves. Who they are, whether they're good or bad, it's starting to give me a headache. What do you think about them, Sojiro? So the more famous we get, the more Mementos opens up, yeah? I can't get that out of my head. And that's why you couldn't focus on your homework until today, right? Yeah, exactly. Sounds like an excuse to me. Still, I've been wondering about that too. I wonder why it works like that. Does Morgana know anything?
I don't know. I don't even remember how I first learned about Mementos.
He doesn't remember. I see, then there's no way for us to find out. It will likely become clear if we continue as the Phantom Thieves. The most important thing now is the identity of that criminal using the metaverse. That might be the person who killed my mom. I'm gonna find them, no matter what it takes. You know, we used to be lacking in quite a few areas, but now that we have Futaba helping us, a great number of possibilities are now available. Yes, we gain a fantastic addition to our team in the most unexpected manner. Aw, you're making me blush. We'll be counting on you, Futaba. This feels way better than having some dumb cat guide us. Oh, Ryuji. You always take it one step too far, my man. Aw, kitty. Oh, kitty.
Hey, hey!
Alright, let's see how we do on this one. Okay, many students' greatest love? It's not homework. Many students' greatest love. Okay, go here and there? And sunny season, summer. Go here and there. Is that like a vacation, maybe? No, that doesn't fit. Go here and there. I don't know. Dude, no idea. No idea on that. Many students' greatest love. That could be vacation, right? V-A-C-A-T-I-O-N. Do we have the letters for that? Let's try vacation. I don't know what the down is. Go here and there. Yeah, I think it's vacation. Cool. Okay. So it starts with a T. I want to say like it's a trip. It starts with a T. I'm so bad at these, man. I mean, we got the important one, but what is this go here and there? travel? Something with traveling, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, we got there. We got there. And it didn't take me as long as some of the other ones, and I didn't have to look it up. Ah! I'm so happy. The most popular vacations for both school and business take place in the summer. The length of time off depends on the prefecture. Japan also has another vacation period in the autumn. It lasts 3 to 7 days, significantly shorter than summer vacation, but still much beloved.
All right.
I see. Nice.
Okay.
Hey,
Let's see. The guts. We need to finish this one to get access to more books. So I'm wondering if I should do that now. Let's take a look. Okay. Mishima. We can do a reading. Another reading for Oya. What's the day today? It's a Tuesday. Okay.
Incredibly sweaty. I'm going to shrivel up.
No, not a verification test. Sorry.
Is that so?
Although we could. So this is what I need to do right now.
What shall we do?
Okay, get a affinity reading.
Here we go.
Wow.
What do you think?
Wow, oh yeah. You are making me work hard for that next rank, huh? Okay, so we can do Chihaya, Mishima. That's not what I wanted to look at. I want to look at this. What's your next thing, Mishima? Oh, wow. We're about to finish your rank? Allows backup members to earn the same experience as current party members. Well, let's finish them out.
Man, it's hot.
Even the fandom is hoping you guys can fix this heat somehow. They should know you're the Phantom Thieves, not the Phantom Weathermen. So you did the request I asked you to do. Thanks. For some reason, I can't forget what Akiyama-kun said to me. By the way, I wanted to talk to you about something. Are you free?
Let's
Just
go.
want to relax a bit. Let's head over to the park.
You know, I've been thinking about what Akiyama-kun said to me.
Oh, I've been saying that wrong the whole time. Akiyama-kun. Akiyama.
How I've changed.
Okay.
For some reason, I couldn't bring myself to run away back when I saved him. So, I was thinking why that may have been.
Well, did you find your answer?
Honestly, I was pretty desperate at the time, so I don't remember much. But in the back of my head, I was thinking what you would do in that situation. I mean, you put yourself on the line to stop Kamoshida, and probably other villains too. So, I thought there had to be something I could do myself.
That was courageous.
I was only acting out of fear, though. You know,
You can't be
I've always
courageous
wanted
without
to
fear.
change. I wanted to go from the dull
That's a
nobody
fact.
everyone messes with to the famous world-renowned hero. But you helped me realize something
It's not a
important.
courageous
Heroes
act if
aren't
you're not
heroes
fearful,
because
right?
They're famous. It's because they fight for other people. Looking back on it, what I really wanted to change was the weak me. The me on the volleyball team who let wrongdoing go unpunished, even though I knew it was unjust. The cowardly me who looked the other way when people I knew were in need of help. Tell me the truth. I only changed because you stole my heart, right?
Actually, we didn't. You changed yourself.
Huh? So the Phantom Thieves didn't make me have a change of heart?
Nope,
Really?
for real.
But you know what? It's still thanks to you that I was able to change. All this time, I've been looking up to the Phantom Thieves, pretending to be a collaborator, and now I'm finally able to stop pretending. Truth be told, I had given up. I accepted that I was a zero, that my existence was meaningless, but I've learned. I may not be able to change the world, but I can change myself.
Whether I sulk about my inability to do anything, or hold my head high and look to the future,
My perception shapes the boundaries of my world. It all comes down to what's inside my heart. I might still mess up every so often, but as long as you're here, I'll be able to stand up again. So, I may not be the best person around, but you can feel free to rely on me at least sometimes. And no matter what the world says, I'll be rooting for you. Just like you were for me.
You've come a long way, Mishima. He was real rough around the edges at the beginning. Still is, but he's come a long way. I feel a strong bond with Mishima.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion
Our
and
first
break
Max.
the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the moon,
Besides Kasumi, I
granting
guess.
thee infinite power.
Okay, we have maxed out Yuki Mishima. Moon, rank 10, with Salvation Wish as our new ability. Allows backup members to earn the same experience as current party members. Awesome. Very useful, and we got this one real early, didn't we? That's crazy. But yeah, so let's talk about Moon again. Now that we've gotten to the max, and let's talk about how maybe that has factored into his character throughout his Confidant rankings. So once again, Moon is a card that tells you that something is not as it appears. There is some kind of deception or illusion at play. It can be a simple misunderstanding, or even a truth you cannot admit to. It can indicate a difficult time, insecurity, mental confusion, deception, and fear, as well as unhappiness. A release of fear or a mystery being revealed. So, I mean, this is a guy who was full of fear throughout throughout everything that we've been seeing in this game. Fear is what kind of stopped him from breaking away when, he was on the volleyball team. When all that stuff was going on, he was being used as a pawn, and he was too afraid to do anything about it. You saw signs of this with Akiyama-kun's story as well, and we saw him overcome that fear. So, this deception and everything, he was the one who leaked our character's background to the school. So, that's a deception, that's something that he did, and yeah, there's all sorts of, ways, the insecurity, mental confusion, a difficult time. All of these things have factored into his story, but he's kind of come around. He's able to confront his fears now, so there's so many things that Moon has kind of influenced in the course of his story. And I mean, technically his story's not done yet either. We're going to see more of him in the main story as we move forward, but as you can see, Moon has been instrumental in the way that his story has been crafted throughout this story. And I just find it really fun to look at that kind of stuff, so really, really, really cool. Really cool.
All right.
You can now fuse Sandalphon. So yeah, once we get max rank...
I'm going to find you an awesome request.
Hell yeah, Mishima. But yeah, whenever you max out a Confidant, you also get the ability to create their ultimate persona, which is probably well beyond the level that we could make right now. But hey, we could spend a lot of money and do it, right?
That's all I can really do for you right now. But I'm working on that documentary too. I even plan on making it into a book someday. I'd bet anyone who reads about the Phantom Thieves would find the hidden courage within themselves. Maybe that means I can use that book to change people's hearts.
Make it a bestseller.
All right, I'm on it. Oh, but before that, I'm hungry. Come on, let's grab a bite to eat on the way home. Maybe a buffet? Wait, no. We should save that for after I get all my book royalties. You better be looking forward to it.
Hey, get on it, man. I'm hungry now. Okay? Write that book. Get that money.
I never expected what happened to Futaba's mother would be connected to those incidents in the city. We can't leave this be.
You're absolutely right.
Though this scoundrel has the same power as us, they're triggering people's mental shutdowns.
You're fired up.
If they truly exist, who can stop them? Only us. This is getting interesting.
Yeah, there it is. You seem fired up.
We've got a new addition to the team, so it's time I flex my veteran skills.
You got something to prove, kitty? Morgana seems awfully excited. Hey, we need to talk. Come downstairs. Come downstairs.
What's up?
What is it?
Hey, get ready. We're going out for lunch. Just the three of us.
You want me to come?
You don't have any plans, right? Just come on. It'll be my treat. Not only can Futaba go out now, but your summer break's almost over. We gotta do something.
I asked especially for sushi. You better be thankful. This place is supposed to be super delicious, too.
Sushi?
It's a good choice,
Take me
girl.
with you. I didn't get to eat the takeout sushi last time, remember?
Man, that thing never stops meowing, does it?
He's demanding sushi.
Tell him to bring me along.
Wait, does it want to come with us or something? I do feel sorry for it, though. Well, I guess I don't mind bringing some sushi home.
Yeah, you big softy.
He knows me so well. Let's see. I want some medium fat tuna, fatty tuna, salmon roe, anago, and...
Slow down, Morgana.
Oh, are you going to be able to remember all this? You might want to take notes.
You're just gonna get whatever he brings back for you, okay, kitty? This is nice, though. It's almost like we're part of the family,
So,
you know?
how is it? Good?
Delicious!
Don't wolf it down like that. Look, no one's gonna take your food. What did I tell you? Drink some tea.
Slow down, girl. She's like a 2-year-old, man.
Huh? Oh, restrooms. They're that way. What a busy girl. Back in the day, she, her mother, and I used to go eat out often. This brings back memories. I had completely forgotten about it, too.
That was close. I thought I was gonna die. Well, time to resume.
You're still going to eat?
She just made more room.
I'm all full. I'm throwing in the towel.
Which is it? I'm gonna use the restroom and then pay the bill. Check, please.
Coming right up.
When I got into middle school, my mom and Sojiro took me out to eat sushi to celebrate. That sushi was so good. Today's was pretty good too. I hope the three of us can come again sometime.
Me too.
When should we do this again?
I wish she could have had today's sushi too. I want to find out what happened to Mom. I won't forgive the guy who triggered her mental shutdown.
So, you better help me out.
120,000 yen? You're joking, right?
Whoa.
Looks like we won't be getting sushi to go.
That's a lot.